I love you, Colonel Sanders. Your finger-licking good dating simulator. Now, some of you may call me a shill, or say that I'm giving in to marketing, or that I may have an unhealthy attraction to Colonel Sanders and his delicious chicken. To those of you, I say shut up, and don't stand between me and my true love. I'm going to woo Colonel Senpai, and we're going to be together forever. Notice me, Senpai. Notice me. Let's start a new game. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm going to be Lacroix-chan. I'm so excited. I hope I get to touch the Colonel's giblets. And I hope he gets to look at my tender thighs. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Or you could wake up now. Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Alarm clock. We'll throw the clock out the window and stay in bed forever. I'm gonna smack that clock, get up and at 'em. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Your mind begins to wander. You'll need to take this seriously, or you allow yourself to daydream a bit, thinking about the future. Who will you be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by, and you find your imagination getting away from you. I need to take this seriously. I better make sure to arrive prepared for the first day. You bust through your morning checklist, teeth brushed, hair combed, pits deodorized. Nothing can stop you now. You confidently grab a biscuit, strut out the door, and head off to class. I was hoping I'd have like a piece of toast in my mouth as I run out the door. But you see, it's a KFC biscuit. Just what you need to get your blood flowing. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend, Miriam. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Good morning, Lacroix-chan! Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Actually, Because I sure am! Excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. What the? It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but, then when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Classic Miriam. Raised by Master Chef parents, she always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. But with cooking, University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. A sweet girl, Miriam always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Why are you using your teeth? Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? I'm gonna pep talk my best friend. Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller and had our tarot cards read? The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget. I know she looks spooky, but she was so sweet, and she told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy-looking tower, and that other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? I've been waiting so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own. And I'm sure you will. In no time we'll be graduating, and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I have those killer bags. Killer bags? Oh, her hair. Alright. Can you believe I cut them myself? You don't want to know what I was thinking. You can definitely believe it. I cannot believe it. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom-engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground.
Hey!
It's Ashley? Ashley. Your arch-rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and she knows it. Hello, Ashley.
Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. You leave the Crocshan shins alone. They are perfectly normal shins.
Ugh, you can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she added extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone.
If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us.
We're not going to let you or your really weird insults get to us. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man. Van the Man has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rockin' glutes.
Van.
You rang. Oh my god, he looks like a pillar man. You've never been sure what the arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. I can't believe the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students.
I know, right? You think they just hand us our diplomas now?
Or maybe hire us on as professors? You amateurs could learn a lot from us. With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam.
See you hey later, losers.
As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Boy, you just fought on me!
Upsie. I think it's broken.
You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick.
I love you.
I think you mean thank you.
My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old.
Could someone like this be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down? Hi, Pop. I'm Lacroix-chan. So, are you going to make me hold this door all day?
No!
And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you.
Is it just me or is he kinda cute?
I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy with chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at the podium in front of the class. Adorable.
Sprinkles-chan, kawaii!
Now, quiet down, everyone.
Who's this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in a culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL.
Please, call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and a little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom.
I'm chilly! Someone close the window!
And then, he walks in. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still.
It's him! It's...
If it isn't my favorite student, Harland. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. Please, call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong.
And this over here must be Sweaty Sweatsala.
Maybe we should open that window back up before faucet pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely.
Hold on just a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that.
You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. And what is with all your really weird insults?
Besides, when the cockchan sweat is not gross, it's beautiful. Look at that shimmer.
Sure. I take a moment to clean myself up. It's a good thing you didn't forget about that deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot, hot, hot. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and get some ground rules. Welcome to the University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. The greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears. There will be blood. There might even be really adorable tiny food. And when it's all said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Hi, guys. Sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I've really missed... Quiet. Late to class is bad enough. You're interrupting my monologue. You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you even sure you're in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my third year in this school, with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. The class bursts into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket. But what kind? A beef treat, a rubber ball, or a chicken snack? Now, I'm gonna say because it's KFC, a chicken snack. You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favorite. Who would have thought? Well. I think there might be some competition for the new star student. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hand slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they would have learned the importance of carrying a range of doggy treat flavors on them at all times. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only two options remain.
Hey, LeCoq-chan, there's still a seat here.
It seems that no one has claimed a seat next to me, if you're interested. Oh, two good options, but which will you choose? Look, I love my best friend, but it's Colonel Sanders. And I really want to see his succulent breasts. So I'm going to sit by Colonel Sanders. You move to take your seat by Colonel Sanders. It appears he brought no books, pens, or pencils. However, his perfect upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. Thanks for offering me a seat. I've only had two rules. Do all you can and do it the best you can. It's the only way you'll ever get that feeling of accomplishing something. That's so inspiring. A little off topic if you ask me, but okay. As soon as you've settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast. It's time for a pop quiz.
Getting a pop quiz about me?
This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you are ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Man, it depends. It's extremely looking at you, Pop, or it doesn't matter at all. I'm going to say it's extremely important that you wash your hands. That's right. Ooh. Forest is to tree, as chicken is to feather. Night vision goggles, a slam dunk. These are tricky questions, but I'm going to say feather, even though... No, feather works. That's right. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? A comically oversized fork, a meat tenderizer, a spork. Let's go with a spork. That's right. What food is best for a broken heart? Anything as long as it is prepared with love and not too much salt, camel meat, a pancake that looks like a silly face. I honestly thought they were going to put KFC in there, but maybe this is the prequel story to KFC? So I'm going to say anything as long as it's prepared with love, not too much salt. Technically the answer is clearly a pancake that looks like a silly face. That's right. Is Sprinkles a good boy? No. He's a talking dog that teaches at culinary school. He is the best boy, or yes. He's clearly best boy. That's right. Perfect score! Woohoo! Wow, be honest, did you cheat? You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed. I know we just met, but I have to confess, I think you have a beautiful brain. Shut up, Baka. It's not like I even care what you think. Hot diggity, Lacroix-chan. You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch. Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that the school is dedicated to cooking, would also be as serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters.
Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good.
Everyone, can I have your attention?
Is it about lunch?
No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was... Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, It's about lunch.
Everyone cheers.
But I...
Shh! Lunch!
She said, shh. In honor of this new semester, I've prepared something special to share for everyone for lunch.
That must be the smell I smelled.
Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this? Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years I've been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. But my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. What, you think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Nah, my dude, nah. I'm drafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is poison. Got him. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what Zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach.
Yeah, and I was just, writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I found something beautiful. I knew at the moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. Bitch, you stay away from my man!
You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with his cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. Oh, please. Well, Van, the man, if you don't want any.
I'll take his.
Well, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now, there's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of his bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Should I focus my mind and meditate on this moment, and try and identify every flavor? Or savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart? Or swim towards the light? I mean, I want to swim towards the light, but I know that I want Colonel Sanders in my life, so I'm going to try and learn more about him. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. What a guy. Alone with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man? For flavor? Are they the same? After tasting his food, you try and get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. I approach Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he is doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? How bold of you to come out and ask. It's an idea that I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me a fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. The secrets are in my pants. What's the rush? The semester's only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He's clearly not giving it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel. Shouldn't learning be fun? You've got moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers, "Oh, you give me that Colonel Sanders ASMR." Just one ingredient. But you can't tell I use... Whoa, secret ingredient. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. Huh? Wow! You'd never guess that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. I believe one of the secret ingredients is chicken. While you've wrapped up in this huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him.